Story time on how listening to God made me over $500,000 and counting. A lot of you know me as a super popular esthetician for doing virtual corrective services. I didn't always plan on being an esthetician. I didn't even know what an esthetician was. I didn't even know how to spell it, okay? But somehow I became a successful esthetician. After I graduated college, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I never even wanted to go to college, but my parents are foreign and school was the only option. It didn't matter what else that you were good at. So my dad was pissed when he found out that I didn't set myself up with a job after college. Every day he used to harass me and ask me if I got a job yet. And anytime I said no, he would be so angry at me. So the only job that I could find was a job called Yelp. My friend actually referred me to that job. It sounded cool, but in all reality, it wasn't. And this job was 2.5 hours away from me. I live in Albany, New York, and this job was in Manhattan, New York. So I packed up all my things and I moved to Brooklyn. I thought this was a great idea. Moving to the city, I thought it wouldn't be all bad. Okay, I got the job, my dad can get off my back, and maybe on the weekends I can do makeup. I was known for doing makeup all through college. I used to work at MAC. That used to be people's dream job who did makeup. Okay, I can be a celebrity makeup artist, on the side while I'm working. Well, that didn't happen. The job was draining. Come to find out, they labeled me a fancy title, an account executive, but in all reality, I was just cold calling businesses all day long. I was miserable. I remember getting cursed out all day long, having the phone hung up on me all the time because people thought I was a telemarketer. The craziest part about it is I couldn't leave because I packed up all my things. I had a lease in the city, so I couldn't leave my job. And a lot of people think that the city is so big, there's so much opportunities. It's actually really difficult to find a job out there, so I was stuck. So I had to make the best out of my situation. So one day I went and I got a Brazilian wax at European Wax Center. I got lost so many times, like it took me forever to get to my appointment. I almost went home, but something was like, no, you already came out here, just keep going, try to go get your wax. While I was getting my wax, waxer complimented my eyelashes, my makeup, and I was like, thanks. I actually won a Shark Tank competition for the lashes that I'm currently wearing. And she's like, that's amazing. Why don't you go to esthetician school? And I'm like, what's that? And she's like, kind of what I'm doing, waxing you, all that good stuff. I said, maybe I'll consider it. I don't really know. I'm like, what's the school? How does it work? She explained it to me. And I said, okay, I'll think about it. And it's funny, at the end of the conversation, she goes, I have no clue why I just said all of this to you. But yeah, have a good night. I didn't know it at the time, but now I know that was God speaking through her to tell me what I needed to do. That one thing that she told me changed my entire life. Comment part 2 if you want part 2 on how trusting God made me over $500,000 and counting.